Everybody's obsessed with net worth. How much is in an account? How much equity is in the house? What's the portfolio's worth this week? But here's what nobody tells you. Your net worth has a ceiling. Your network doesn't. The richest people I know aren't rich because of what's in their bank account. They're rich because of who picks up the phone when they call. I'm going to say something that might sting a little if you've been grinding to build your net worth and feeling like you're getting nowhere. It's probably because you've been building the wrong thing. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're gonna see money completely differently. And I'm going to show you exactly how to start building the one asset that changes your life. Let me show you what I mean. Real quick, if you're new here, I'm Sasha. I'm a mom and entrepreneur here in Hawaii, a civil engineer, and I've built a $10 million real estate portfolio doing the exact opposite of what most people told me to do. I didn't wait until I had a fat bank account. I didn't have rich parents handing me seed money. What I had was a willingness to learn how money actually moves and the willingness to build relationships before I ever needed them. And that one shift, focusing on people instead of just piling up all cash, is the reason I'm able to do deals today that I could never fund on my own. This is a thing that actually works. So let's get into it. Think about it like this. If I handed you the best real estate deal on the island tomorrow, but you had $0, could you buy it? Most people would say no, but the answer is yes, if you have the right network, because somewhere in that network is a person with money sitting still, looking for a better return than their savings account is giving them. The deal isn't the hardest part. The money isn't even the hard part. The relationships are the whole game. And I know that's backwards from what you've been taught. We've been raised to believe you save your way to wealth. Work hard, pinch pennies, and one day you'll have enough. But the people actually winning aren't playing that game. They're playing a completely different one. Here's a trap most people fall into. They think they have to get rich first, save up, stack the money, then start investing. So they wait and watch deal goes by for years. Let me paint the picture. There's a person right now, maybe it's you, who has been saying, once I save up enough, I'll get into real estate. They've been saying that for 5 years, 10 years. And the goalpost keeps moving because life is expensive and savings never feel like enough. Meanwhile, the people actually building wealth aren't using their own money at all. They're using other people's money. OPM. And the only thing that gives you access to other people's money is trust. You can't buy trust. You build it, one relationship at a time. Here's the part that really gets me. The saver and the raiser might be looking at the exact same deal, same property, same numbers, same opportunity, but the saver walks away because they don't have the cash, and the raiser closes it because they need one phone call to someone who did. Same deal, two completely different outcomes. And the only difference was the network. That's why your network beats your net worth every single time. Now, when I say network, I don't mean some fancy room full of millionaires. I think that's where people get stuck. They hear, build your network, and they picture some exclusive event with people in suits, and they think, that's not me. I don't belong there. Forget all of that. Your money network is closer than you think. It's the people who you already know, who already trust you, who already believe in you. It's the coworker who's tired of watching their retirement do nothing. The auntie with savings sitting in the bank earning basically zero. The friend who always says they wish they invested in real estate but never knew how. The person at church. The parent at your kid's school. The old colleague you still keep up with. These are everyday people with money sitting there. And here's the thing that most people miss. They're not happy with where that money is sitting. Money in a savings account is losing value every single year to inflation. They know it. They just don't have a better option in front of them. That's where you come in. You're not asking them for a favor. You're offering them a solution, a better return, backed by a real asset with someone they actually trust. That someone they trust can be you. So how do you actually build this if you're starting with nobody? I'm going to give you 3 things, so make sure you write these down. Number 1, you document, you don't pitch. This is a big one. Most people think raising money means cornering someone and giving them a hard sales pitch. It doesn't. Start showing your journey instead. What you're learning, the deals you're looking at, the books you're reading, the questions you're asking, the mistakes you're making, When you share that process out loud, something powerful happens. People start watching, they start trusting, and eventually they start raising their hand before you ever ask them for anything. They come to you and say, hey, when you do your next deal, can I get in on that? I've had this happen to me over and over. The ask becomes unnecessary because you've been documenting the whole time and the trust is already built. That's the power of going first and being open. Number 2, you become the person who knows. You don't need the money to be valuable. You need knowledge. When you're the one in your circle who actually understands how deals work, how the returns are structured, how the risk is managed, you become a magnet. Money starts looking for you instead of you chasing it. Think about it. People don't hand their money to someone who seems unsure. They hand it to the person who is confident, clear, and obviously knows what they're doing. So invest in your education first. Become the most knowledgeable person about money and deals in your immediate circle. That alone will change how people see you. Number 3, you make the ask normal. Most people are terrified to talk about money. We were raised to think it's rude, it's private, and you don't bring it up. So they never do. And they stay broke and quiet. The wealthy talk about money like it's the weather. Easy, direct, no shame, no awkwardness. When you make money a normal conversation, opportunities show up everywhere. You mention what you're working on at dinner and suddenly someone tells you, show me more. You bring it up casually and a door opens that would have stayed shut if you kept quiet. Fear around the ask is what keeps most people stuck their whole lives. The moment you get comfortable talking about money out loud, everything else starts to move. Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now. Sasha, I can't ask people for money. What if they say no? What if it feels weird? What if I lose that relationship? And I get it, that fear is real and almost everybody feels it at the start. But let me reframe it for you. First, no is not the end of the world. No just means not right now or not this deal. It's not personal. The most successful capital raisers hear that all the time and they don't flinch because they know the next yes is coming. Second, you're not asking for charity. You're offering a real opportunity with a real return. If you've done your homework and the deal is solid, you're actually doing them a favor by giving them access to it. And third, the relationship piece. You protect relationships by being honest and by being clear about the risks and by treating other people's money with more care than your own. Do that and raising money doesn't hurt relationships. It deepens them. The people who invest with you and win become your biggest champions for life. So the fear is normal, but it's not a reason to stay stuck. It's just the first thing you have to walk through. And here's why this matters so much more than just one deal. A network is something you can pass down. Think about what most people consider generational wealth. It's a pile of money you leave behind. But here's a problem with that. Studies show the majority of that wealth is gone by the second or third generation. Why? Because you handed down the money, but not the skill that made the money. You can't really hand your kids a pile of cash and call it generational wealth. That runs out. But the skill of building relationships, knowing how to raise money, that's the thing that outlives you. If your kids know how to build a network and raise money, they'll never be broke, ever. You could take everything away and they'd build it right back because the asset isn't the money. The asset is what they know and who they know. That's what I want for my kids. Not just the money, the ability to go make it anywhere with anyone, anytime. This is actually the whole reason I do what I do. It's not just about deals. It's about modeling for my children and for anyone watching who wants to break the cycle in their family. That's real generational wealth, and it starts with the network you build today. So let's bring it all together real quick. Your network has a ceiling. Your network doesn't. Capital isn't a money problem. It's a trust problem. People invest in people they believe in. Your money network is already around you, full of everyday people with cash just sitting, and they don't know that there's a better option. You build it with 3 moves. Document, don't pitch. Become the person who knows and make the money conversation normal. And the fear of asking, that's normal too. You just have to walk through it because on the other side of that fear is everything you actually want. So if there's one thing I want you to take from this, it's to stop trying to get rich alone. Start building the network that makes you unstoppable. Now, knowing all of this is one thing. Actually having a system to do it is another. And that's exactly why we put together our Money Raising Mastery event. It's 2 full days, July 25th and 26th in Honolulu, Hawaii. Day 1, we cover every single way to raise money for real estate. The creative strategies, the traditional ones, and the non-traditional approaches that most people have never heard of. You're going to walk out knowing exactly where the money is and how to get it. Day 2 is what I'm excited about. We have our keynote, Amy Majuri, doing a full day of training. Amy has raised over $60 million using one simple power pitch. One pitch, and it's worked for her for years. She's going to break it all down and teach you how to do the same, step by step. This is the stuff that took me years to figure out, all in one room. In 2 days. Seats are limited and we sell out. I'm not just saying that. The room only holds so many people, and once it's full, it's full. So go grab your spot right now. The link is right below this video. Come learn how to turn your network into your net worth. Mahalo, and I'll see you on the next one.